Hello, spiritual events and directory family. How are we today? I'll just wait for some people to come on board. How has your day been? I've had a very interesting day today, working with some people about taking their businesses online and workshops and webinars, and people wanting to be able to do stuff but can't because they don't know how. And just wanted to share with you some of the processes I do to be able to support me when I feel like I'm struggling really, really badly. So one of the biggest things that I found over the last 10 years of stepping into my business is having gratitude. I know so many people talk about being grateful, but if you use gratitude from a deep, deep place within your system, which is your body, your temple, so many things happen upon releasing in so many different ways. So being grateful, what does being grateful mean to you? If you can just pop in the comments and let's have a chat about that, because I really feel that is something that we don't talk about very much, but we really, really should. I'm just going on to spiritual events and directory so I can see everyone's comments because I'm on my phone at the moment. And gratitude needs to come from within, from deep, deep, deep down inside who we are. We need to, as soon as somebody triggers us, that triggering moment, that triggering aspect, we need to know where that feeling is coming from, because it makes us feel really uncomfortable, and then we go into blame and we go into, oh my gosh, how dare they do that to me? But it's not them doing it to you, it's you allowing them to do that to you. But when we release those aspects within ourselves of allowing people to treat us the way we do, it all goes away. It dramatically goes away. I used to allow people to treat me like crap all the time, and then I used to go into, my gosh, why do people treat me that way? It's so terrible. I'm such a beautiful person and I have such a big heart. Why do people treat me like that? And it's not why do people treat me like that? It's why do I allow people to treat me like that? Why do we allow people to treat us this way? Why do we accept anything less from people? I was a doormat forever, not anymore. Kathy, congratulations, love. That would have been huge. So was I. I was a doormat. I allowed it no longer. Exactly. And when we step into owning how people treat us, then we have control of our life. We have control of who we sit with, our friends, our family. Like, I can disconnected so much from a family member. It is not funny. And he's my dad. My dad. I loved and idolized my father for the whole of my life. And 5 years ago, he crossed the line. And he crossed the line so heavily that if I didn't take dramatic action, I was going to allow these patterns to continue for the rest of my life. And I called him. I said, no more. There's absolutely no more of this. And he fought me, and he fought me. Yes, Kathy, they are the worst. I love them, but sometimes we need to let them go so that they can actually see their own reflection and maybe do it to other people. And when other people see them for who they actually really are, then they have that trigger going, oh, I did that to my daughter. Or no, I did that to my friend. Oh no, I did that to somebody else and they didn't like it. Well, maybe there's something wrong with me. Of course there was. There was nothing wrong with me. I was just, wanting to support my family with an open heart and everything. And so as soon as I brought gratitude in and really stepped into owning what I was grateful for, it changed my life forever. I journal every day. I'm extremely grateful every day. I have put together a gratitude exercise that I would love to share with each and every one of you. Okay, it's the gratitude exercise. I have it right here. Okay, you can download it. You can work through it. And the processes are magical. Scary at first, but you know what? If we don't do scary, how are we going to get through the other side? And what did Kathy write? I did that with my daughter, but haven't seen my grandson. Aw, that is the worst. And I'm not going to go there. You're obviously, you and your daughter need to do some stuff. Kathy, I highly recommend that you do this, okay? Because I was told by this beautiful, wise woman that as soon as we align with things that we tap into as mothers, that our daughters take on different aspects of our energies, as soon as we fix that within ourselves, we fix it within our daughters. And as weird and as wonderful as that sounds, it really, really works. So the simple mirroring and clearing process is amazing. This is not mine. I have had permission from a very, very, very dear friend of mine that has allowed me to put this out there. She no longer wants to publicly put it out there. So anyway, so I asked her and I got permission, and we changed things around a little bit, and it is phenomenal. So Kathy, reach out to me and make sure you get a copy of this. Download it, get your crystals out. There's crystal grids of gratitude symbols, and you can make it really fun and honoring to yourself all at the same time. Now there's one with the earth, there's a clear one where you can just, practice clarity in seeing different aspects within yourself. As within, so without, as within, so without, as above, so below. And then there's another one with the flower of life. And after these processes, it's never ending, okay? Gratitude is forever. Forever and ever and ever. And we will always, in one way or another, have our buttons pushed. But it's how we handle it, okay? Coming from a heart space, when we have somebody that's pushing our buttons and triggering us, we really need to reflect back on our own personal emotions and triggers and issues in our tissues that we haven't released yet. And so the more we deal with this within ourselves, the less effect it will have on us. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, because it's not, because I still have my husband that triggers me sometimes, and we just go and then we communicate and we talk about it. But it's a process. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And then you do this gratitude exercise and then leave it for 2 months or whenever you get triggered, and then you go back to it. It's like that never-ending tool that you can go back to that supports you 100%. And it doesn't judge. Only you judge. So you don't have to worry about that at all. And then after you do the mirroring process and you are slowly eliminating those trigger processes about how people treat you or talk to you, whatever the case may be, we have a clearing process. And it's all about feeling thankful, feeling forgiveness, feeling gratitude, feeling love, and feeling breath. One thing we forget, or what we have forgotten to do, is how to breathe. And so when we get triggered and when we are in a place of feeling really uncomfortable and our solar plexus is churning with emotions, there's good, bad, indifferent and uncomfortable and all this stuff, we really, really need to tune in to know how to handle those emotions so it doesn't get out of control. Okay, and by breathing was a lifesaver. And literally, no joke, I breathe every day, but sometimes I just breathe. We breathe shallow. It's shallow breaths. But what we need to do is we need to take in and breathe in those bigger breaths and hold our breaths. So in one of my other business mantras, I talk about breathing in for 3, holding for 5, and breathing out for 5. And there's so many different breathing exercises you can Google that will suit you and however that needs to be for you. But we need to learn how to breathe again, because it is so essential. One of the biggest things was I was not getting enough oxygen in my blood. So I was getting really bad heart palpitations, which was anxiety. And I didn't understand different aspects. I was researching anxiety and going to the doctors, and they were saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. And it really wasn't until I kind of started to take control of my own health to be able to understand how I can heal myself, did I understand that drinking water and breathing, two of the most essential things that we need to do to survive on this planet, is what we weren't doing. No, I'm not doing readings, Maggie. We're talking about gratitude exercises and how we can be grateful and stand in our power about how people treat us. And so when we start to breathe, we get oxygen flowing through our blood. And then once we actually start to nourish our bodies with water by drinking at least, 2 litres a day, this is what we're supposed to be doing. It's not what we do, because I don't definitely drink 2 litres every single day. I try my best. But we get busy, being mums, being wives, being, working, supporting other people, our friends, our family, in so many different areas. But being grateful, having gratitude, breathing, and drinking water were the most 3 things that totally turned my life around about after having massive anxiety, not being able to drive my car, not being able to walk into shopping centres, not being able to do so many different things that we all take for granted these days when we are just living our life. So I really, since isolations, I've been drinking, but unfortunately it's wine. Kathy, I must admit, I have the occasional wine as well, but I am drinking water. That was funny. So the moral of my story about doing this live with you guys tonight is being extremely grateful. Doing gratitude every single day. Even when you feel like you've got nothing to be grateful for, dig deep. Really, really, really dig deep. Because there's so much that we have to be grateful for. We have the grass that we walk on, the earth beneath our feet, the air that we breathe, the food we consume, our beds that we sleep in, our roof over our heads, all sorts of different things. So if anybody would love to be able to connect with me to get the gratitude exercise, please send me a message. I will be putting the link to the gratitude exercise at the bottom of my live tonight. And I'm sending you all so much love. Oh, I just wanted to do a little shout out as well. If anybody wants to join me, I have a workshop tomorrow. And it's all about helping you awaken different areas around starting your business. Now, this workshop is the Connection Statement Workshop, we concentrate on your vision statement, your vision statement, your biography, and all those three that come together work out a connection statement, so that when you're in networking and you're talking to people about what you do, you can explain exactly what you do to a T without sidetracking in less than 60 seconds. And I will offer that to anybody free tonight if they are wanting to come on board. I am grateful for our scare government not. Yeah, thanks, Paul. So anybody that wants to jump on that, please message me, and I can send you all the instructions so that you can come and join us. If anyone has any questions about gratitude, about stepping into their power, about allowing people not to treat by not allowing people to misharm you or treat you poorly, we have to take control and tell them enough is enough. The line is in the sand now. Please don't cross that line. I no longer allow you to treat me this way because I deserve so much bloody better. Okay? So thank you for tuning in and allowing me this time in your life. I am extremely grateful for you all. When is it, please? I am interested. Lorraine, PM me. You know where to find me. I am thankful for my puppies. Don't know. You can be thankful for anything at all, okay? Just tap in and feel and go deep. Explore every aspect of where you are feeling feelings that no longer serve you and get rid of them. It no longer serves you to have them, so why have them there? These are things that cause dis-ease in our bodies. And when you have dis-ease, then you don't deal with that dis-ease within our muscular energetic systems. It turns into disease. We don't want that. We can eliminate these processes all on our own. Okay, so thank you so much. My name is Kelly Kingston and my business is the Wellness Business Academy, and I am here to serve, support and guide you in any way that I can. Please PM me if you want to chat further. Thanks so much. Have a beautiful evening, and Kathy, don't have too many wines, love. Bye for now.